the near side underhook, okay? Let me run you through some passes first and then I'll explain. So if I have the underhook and head control with my head or with my arm, there's two styles of passing that half guard that way in particular. I'm making him flat and crushing his face. I'm doing that with my arm or my head. Now the tripod pass means I check the guard. Something's always got to check the guard. If I sit here like this or like this, Levi's always going to be able to hip escape. So keep going, buddy. To full guard, right? It's too early to grab the upper body. My knees, my foot, my hand. Something has to always check the guard. So I'm checking the guard here. I gain the underhook. Here's a cool little tidbit. He's got his hands like T-Rex, palm to palm, and rotate to gain that underhook. Because if Levi's on his side, he's not going to let me do that. But I can go palm to palm and rotate to the underhook. My head comes down. Now, all my weight goes that way. If I were a little dude doing it to a big dude, I wouldn't want to be here because he'd roll me over, right? So I'm going to bounce this way to bring my knee through. Once my knee's on the ground, he can no longer hip escape. So then I get my underhook, and I slide, and I kick free, and I pass the side control. So that's the tripod pass. Okay, now I'm just going to show you a variation of it. But it's something that I do in particular in my own personal game to keep down big guys, to keep down wrestlers and judokos and guys that are real big on the underhook and getting up from underneath the bottom in that fashion or playing a half guard game. So the way that in one of the first videos I showed was Levi blocked the cross face and I went underneath his near arm. So this completely kills his ability to go underneath and go to like deep half or electric chair or even to be able to get up. My cross-body weight to get up into dogfight, my cross-body weight puts him on his back. So what I've been doing more often now, instead of just trying to get underneath the cross grip, is I'm pushing on his hips so he's not too mobile, and he gets his underhook. So when he gets up on his elbow right here, this gives me the near side underhook big time. He thinks he's great because he got an underhook. So I reach underneath nice and deep, and then I'm going to go towards his wrist and kill his weight. Okay? See what I'm talking about over here. So put my hand on his hip, he thinks he's good. He comes up in this little space, and I put the hand on the hip to crush his hip down so he doesn't move. But I put my head next to his head in the beginning, and I reach as far as I can. I'm not trying to, right? I'm up here in the center of his back, and then look how I go towards his wrist. So I went down with my body weight towards his wrist, killed his underhook. Now the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hand, my palm of my hand, I'm going to grab the inside of his thigh. So he reaches up, I get my underhook, I crush him. I put my head down, and then I'm going to start to open him like this. I walk, and my knee comes through. Now, if Levi blocks this knee, that's cool. I just double underhook this one, right? You can T-Rex a little bit, Levi. Don't be too limp. I have double underhooks. Now, watch how I cross pass to get this foot free. I cross my knee across, and with my left leg, I'm kicking my shin, and my right leg's popping this one out. Then I can slide into the pass. So it's called near side underhook. So I'm utilizing the tripod pass, I'm just gaining the near side underhook and going the other way, okay? So let's show it from a few angles. From here, he gets his underhook, I reach deep, I flatten him out, I reach back, I walk, he starts to block, I go underhook. The other thing I do, because I can pass this way, but I can also just shift the other way. Because I have double underhooks. I'm completely dominant. He can't do anything because I have double underhooks. That's why I really like that double underhook pass. Anyway, so I'm here, right? Nose across, and I can bring my shin through. Top. All right, last time. Bottom of the hand. Yeah, try and turn your knees towards me, Levi. A guy who's trying to get up with his underhook, he's trying to turn towards me. So I'm going to walk. Open it up. Here I go. Near side underhook. Make sense? Yes, sir. Ready, set.